During this chapter, I have to say that the article we had to read about the slave Laura was very inspiring to me. The way she treated that family was the exact opposite of how she was treated by the parents. She showed such kindness even though she had to go to be a slave for 56 years. It saddens me that they were able to keep her for so long, and I thought it was sad that the daughter did not even know who she was until she was older. It was nice that she took her away when she moved out with her husband and children so that she was able to have that freedom of relaxing and gardening like she deserved. A lot of the other a lot of the other stuff we read in the chapter made sense to me because I've seen it in with other families. I know the connections some people have with businesses and whatnot, and how other people do not have any of those connections. Life chances are all have to do with so you know and whether they respect you or not. I've noticed that what it said in the book, how people will marry others with the same social class, and the children will usually grow up having the same social class. I believe this is because the children are so used to surviving in that social class that is how they go about things when they move out. It was shocking to me how many children in poverty that there are that are under the age of 18. It is also crazy how that depends on their race, location, and parents. Black children and Hispanic children I read were more likely to be in poverty. I was shocked to see that inequality is increasing because on the graph on page 125 in chapter 4, Families and Social Class, it started increasing in 1970 and is continuing to go up on the Gini index. If I had to come up with a reason to this, it would be because there are more single mothers in the United States from increased divorces, so the single mothers struggle with paying the bills. Social mobility for single mothers is even harder because that is how they get help from the government. It is even though they get help from the government, it is hard to go to school and get a higher education when you're still working full time and having to be there for your children. It wasn't surprising to me that families with higher education have more internet access because when in school, laptops are almost a necessity to have.